What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review. Today we're taking a look at the Nyko Super Miniboss Super Nintendo Classic Edition wireless controller. So I just got this in the mail. I ordered this the day that I got the Super Nintendo Classic. I wanted that more traditional style looking Super Nintendo controllers. Has the exact same color scheme, design, and everything like that. The other ones on the market, some had 6-button layouts, some had 6 directional D-pads. I wasn't a big fan of all that, and I already own the Nyko Miniboss controller for the NES Classic, and I love that one, so I figured I'd love this one. So let's go ahead and take a look. We'll start by looking at the packaging right here. So the packaging's okay. I like the packaging on the NES controller better, and I'll get into that in a second. But we take a look here. We got the NES controller done in this glossy finish right here. You can see the reflection. Then you just got the rest of the package is a flat layout right here. So you got this guy riding a shark shooting lasers. I'm not really sure what's going on. Some crazy artwork. There's a clown down here, a cat. So I'm not really sure what's going on. It's got a lot going on. We see Super Miniboss down here, wireless controller for the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. And this is my favorite part of the packaging, Super RF Wireless. So that's a play on the Super Effects chip for the Super Nintendo. RF Wireless being the connection for the controller. You see right here, Super Nintendo Classic Edition. On the top, it's just black. On the side, you get a little read-up. Just tells you what's included. So you do get the controller and the adapter for it. And it even comes with the charging cable. That's nice. I don't think the other one came with the charging cable. And coming to the back here, you get some more read-up right here. So you can pause and read if you wanted to. And then there is the Super FX wireless dongle right there, or RF, sorry, I said FX. And then you just got some screenshots of the controller right there. On the bottom, you just got the legal stuff. On the side, you don't have anything. Now, let me just go ahead and bring in the NES Classic controller box and compare the two. Alright, so here are the two boxes. I love the style of this box better. I don't know, I just feel like this complements the NES Classic Edition a lot better than this complements the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. And what I mean by that is that if we take that out of the way, they kind of got like the same color scheme and everything going on. It just feels like this matches up with this pretty well. But if we take these two and put them next to each other, like obviously, yeah, it's black and it's got the red letters, but I don't feel like it matches. It could be me, and it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, you're buying the controller for the controller, not the packaging. But me being a collector, I enjoy the packaging. So that's just my little rant. It's honestly not too bad. And during shipping, it did get banged up a little bit, so that sucks, but not a big deal. Again, you're buying it for the controller, not the box itself. So let's go ahead and get this out of the packaging and take a closer detailed look. Alright, so here's the controller out of the packaging. First off, I forgot to mention that this did come taped to the front of the box, and it's basically just instructions on how to get back to the menu. So yeah, it's just a little printout that was physically taped to the front of the box. And then also here is the micro USB that comes included with it, which I didn't know came with, so that's a nice surprise, even though I have a million USB cables, but it's always nice to get more, so nothing special there. And then taking a look at the actual controller itself, first time actually holding it, and it feels good. The D-pad doesn't exactly feel like the Super Nintendo D-pad. It's kind of hard to explain. It feels good, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just different from the actual Super Nintendo one. But I love this layout. The buttons are nice. The triggers are very clicky. These buttons, not so much. I wish the triggers, the shoulder buttons weren't as clicky. Start and select feel good. You got the turbo button here, the power button right there. And then on the back, it's pretty plain. Then down here, you got the charging port for it. I believe all the other controllers on the market were all battery operated, and this one is micro USB. So that's always nice. You don't have to, you know, constantly spend money on AA batteries. So that's very nice. Let me go ahead and get the Super Nintendo Classic wired controller just to compare the two. Alright, here's the wired controller. So you can see there's a difference in color. This is a lot lighter. It's like a gray, almost a white kind of. Yeah, not so much white. It's like a very, very light gray. As far as the colors on the buttons, they match up pretty well. These buttons are a bit thicker. They actually look like sweet tarts. It's kind of funny. And these always did too, but these on the Nyko one look a lot more. As far as the feel, It's hard to say. They're pretty much the exact same size and everything like that. So just has a little bit of a different finish. Like I said, the D-pad's a little different. Yeah, it's just different. It's not bad, it's just different. That's the best way I can explain it. But it is a very comfortable controller. And I think you'll enjoy it. And it's only $20, and in my opinion, it's the best controller out for the Super Nintendo Classic, wireless controller at least. I'm going to have to go ahead and obviously play, see how it runs and everything like that. But just from having the NES Classic Edition controller, which I bring in right here, I love this one. It worked flawlessly, so I expect, you know, nothing less from the Super Nintendo Classic one. They have basically the same exact stuff here. This has a turbo button, this one doesn't, but, you know, it's all the same. Wireless charging, USB charging, wireless controller, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing / pre-review video. Stay tuned for my afterthoughts after using this for a little bit. I'll be sure to have a video up on that in the next day or so. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.